Miwa, you guys.
Miwa.
Miwa. So okay, so let me get on with these questions because I don't think I've asked too many of them yet. But I'm enjoying. I'm liking this conversation though. So
Mm.
really quick, how did you meet your? I'm like, are you okay? So do you have a boyfriend or are you
We
engaged
haven't
or?
we haven't met yet. That's the thing. But we
Oh,
I'm
oh,
waiting for him.
okay. Oh, okay. So like, is he supposed to be coming to see you really soon?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're just preparing some stuff. Yeah.
oh, okay, okay, cool, okay, all right, okay. So I'm like, so how did y'all what meet? Y'all met online?
Okay, so this is interesting because he told me that he wasn't looking for a Filipina and I wasn't looking for a foreigner. So I'm not sure if he's really a passport bro, but I think he is now. I think so. But we met on a Facebook group because I think it's um we have similar interests and we're interested in, let's say, like personality stuff because I want to know more about myself, you know. Um, and then I joined in our Facebook group uh, because I wanted to meet like-minded people, and he was there. And okay, I'm just gonna say what he said. If you're here, I mean, I'm really shy because maybe he's listening. Okay, but okay. So there's this one woman who I think she posted on the group and he commented, and I'm just not gonna go into details. And so and I replied to his comment and I said I agree. And um he told me that there were a lot of women there like trying to, you know, debate with him, something like that, or like they're kind of being a little aggressive. And he told me that I was the only one who commented there that I remember he said like someone who has self-awareness and accountability. And then he messaged me. I wasn't able to see the message yet because it was in my filtered messages on Messenger. And I was like, the next day I felt like I had to check my filtered messages for some reason. And then I checked it and I saw he sent me a message. And then the rest is history. And that was back in 2020.
Wow, hold on. Okay, so I gotta stop you, man, because I want everybody who's watching to pay attention to what she just said. So see, this is what we be trying to tell women, but they hard headed. Me, what I'm telling you, they are hard headed.
I can see
No,
that,
no,
room. I mean,
no,
it's
let me
sad.
finish. Let me finish because
Okay, sorry.
no, you good. Because she okay. Because what we try to tell women all the time is y'all lack self awareness and accountability. Like nothing nothing is ever your fault and you're never in the wrong. And it's just like it's one of those things where it's like men are kind of like just getting fed up with that because it's like, okay, look, as men, we understand we're not perfect, but we're not wrong all the damn time either.
Mhm,
You know what I mean? I mean,
mhm,
like I mean, that's just common sense. So it's
mhm,
like, so my whole thing with that is that I'm just trying to. I just don't think that's something that's ever going to change because it just seems to be. I don't know if you're familiar with the term. Well, I guess we can use the term brainwashing. I prefer to use the term
mm,
indoctrinated.
okay.
Um, you know, it's just, I mean, it's just really sad because it's like, it's one of those things where it's so bad to the point where you can show a woman statistics that debunks what she believes, and it's still not enough. And I'm just kind of like, when we're getting to the point where we can't even trust numbers, there's a saying goes that men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Mm.
If we can't even believe numbers, then it's like I don't think there's much hope for men, at least not in this country. Because I mean, like, and I'll kind of use this as a segue to my next question, um, because in
Mm.
black men in particular, because most people who watch me are black men. More than half of the black male population in the U.S. are single and childless.
I
It's
heard that
like,
a lot of times.
yeah, but only like 39 or 40% of black women are single and childless. And then I want to say for the men, I think it's like 50, yeah, it's like 54, and 30% are married. So that only leaves
Wow.
16, it only leaves 16%
Mm.
that are popping out all these children. So
Yeah.
so
Mm.
so there's this there's this false sense of victimhood where black women are y'all are popping out all these babies and
Mm.
I'm like, y'all do realize y'all do realize majority of black men don't even have children.
Mm.
Statistically. I'm talking like look up the Census Bureau. Like you can literally anybody can look this up themselves. And and meanwhile it still doesn't register. It's still like, oh no, it's your fault. So my thing is so basically what you're telling me is that you want the men that are actually being responsible and that you're probably not even paying attention to, you want them to hold the men responsible and lift them up to your level because in reality those are the men that you really want. It's kind of like it doesn't make sense to me. It's like as a man, it's like why am I gonna help somebody else better themselves that's not being responsible for you when you're looking for somebody that's responsible, but you're asking people that are responsible. I mean, you see where I know I feel like I'm talking around circles, but it just blows my mind, and I'm just kind of like, and I'm trying to wake men up to this, and I'm like, no, you shouldn't do that. That's a bad deal.
I want to
No,
say something about that. I think it's because of laziness and people nowadays are more self-centered. Uh, it's fascinating that marriage is not it's not an uncommon thing. Marriage has been here for centuries, and why is that we're failing more now? It's because people are lazy. They don't realize that relationships require work. That's the thing. And like uh, this, I told you about it before, like at an early age, maybe in my early 20s, I tried my best to learn about marriage, because if you want to get there, you have to learn about it. You have to prepare yourself, because if you're looking for the right one, yeah, you have to ask yourself, are you the right one? And so and that question has been in my head, and I'm like, I think I'm not the right one yet. So I did my work. And sad to say, a lot of women, we are now getting more lazy, and it's like we just want a man to worship us because we're beautiful, and because you know we have a cat, you know. But again, at the same time, men nowadays, they can just see these things more clearly. If you want to see a cat, then you just go to some porn sites. I mean, like, it's really fascinating. I've been asking this myself as well. Why is it we are failing more these days when marriage is not a new thing? And that when we see couples that they're having this thriving marriage, a wonderful relationship, we're so surprised. Wow, you have this. You're so blessed. When in fact it should be the normal. I
you're
think we
right.
just I think we just these days we just want people to understand our we want people to adapt to our delusions. That's how
Mhm.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one.